Hello, my friends. This is Christy from Help for Your Journey, where my goal is to encourage and inspire you on your Trim Healthy Mama lifestyle. And I'm so excited because today is my very first cooking video. Okay, cooking, we're gonna make a shake, but that's okay because it's gonna be delicious. So on the Trim Healthy Mama membership site, you can find this recipe and they call it, let me double check, straw bao thick shake. The reason it's straw bao is because we're going to use baobab powder. So this is a special ingredient, but there are so many health benefits to this powder that I just have to tell you, I think it's totally worth it if you can swing it. And I know that you can buy it from other places besides just Trim Healthy Mama, but I have never tried it from any other place but them. So a couple of benefits to baobab powder. I wrote these down so I could tell you guys. 5 times the fiber of oatmeal. The highest antioxidant food there is. They said on the planet. I have not researched that myself. So, wow, that's pretty amazing. It gives you long-term energy and it's high in magnesium, iron, and vitamin C. The thing that's cool about having iron and vitamin C together is that in order for your body to absorb iron, or I guess to make it easier for your body to absorb iron, you need vitamin C at the same time. So the fact that they're both in this baobab powder is pretty awesome. I don't know if you guys have ever had a problem with this, but I know that sometimes my iron is low. And so I take an iron supplement and I also take vitamin C supplement, but this is like all natural. So why not, right? So another thing that's awesome about this recipe, I'm gonna show you guys this, is it has kefir. This probably looks backwards to you. So I want to talk about kefir for a minute because we all know about probiotics. We know that they're healthy for our gut. We know that our gut is really important, like our microbiome. I know that sounds like really sciencey, but it's kind of like your second immune system. And if your gut health is bad, you don't want that. So I heard about kefir. I had never tried it before. It seemed weird. It seemed like hippie. It seemed, I don't know, it was just like scary to me. Like kefir, what's kefir? So I actually just ordered this from Walmart. So the thing of it is that kefir, as is bought from the store, is an E. And let me show you this again. I don't know if you can see this. It says 1% milk fat. So it says cultured low-fat milk. You want to look for the low fat. So it's an E as is. But if you double ferment it, and I'm going to tell you what that is in a second, it becomes a fuel pull. You guys, this is amazing. So here's what you do. You get your container of kefir from the store. When you get it home, you don't put it in the fridge. And this is going to go against everything that your brain is saying. You leave it sitting out on your counter for 24 hours. You don't open it. You don't need to open it. You just set it on your counter as is. I actually made a little note and I taped it to the container and I said, do not put this in the fridge, because I thought one of my family members is gonna walk by, they're gonna see this sitting on the counter and they're gonna be like, oh shoot, mom forgot to put this in the fridge, and they're gonna stick it in the fridge. So I put a sign on it. I actually set a timer so that I wouldn't forget. Actually, one time we had to go to church, and so it ended up being more than 24 hours. I wanna say maybe 26, 27 hours that it was sitting out on the counter. It was totally fine. And that time, something magical happens during that time. The probiotics, the good bacteria that are in this, when it sits out on the counter, those bacteria, they kind of wake up because they're not in the fridge. They're not like kind of hibernating, and they wake up and they're hungry. And so what they do is they feed on all the natural sugars that are in the kefir. So it sits out for 24 hours. That's why it goes from being an E to a fuel pull, because the healthy bacteria have eaten up all of the sugars that are in it. Amazing, that's awesome. So here we go. We're gonna make this shake. And I forgot my measuring cup. So let me grab that really quick. Okay. So like I said, this recipe is on the Trim Healthy Mama membership site, so I'm not gonna give you the actual measurements, but I'm just gonna show you now. Kefir smells it smells like yogurt. It smells like almost kind of lemony. It's like tart. So if you like that tart flavor of yogurt, you are gonna like this. Okay, so we wanna do, in here I have Baobab, some Gentle Sweet, I have some strawberry protein powder, and I also have some collagen for good measure. So I'm gonna put all of that in here. And then I've got some frozen strawberries. And I'm gonna put those in. And then we're gonna turn this on. To just scrape it one time just to make sure. Okay, this is a pretty good consistency actually. Sometimes if it seems too thick, I will add just a little bit of almond milk to kind of loosen it up. But that actually looks like a good consistency. So we're just gonna mix it for a couple more seconds. Okay, you guys, that's it. That's it. Okay, so I want to show you now. This makes a massive serving. I like to have this as an afternoon snack, and so I'm actually going to divide this into 2 separate jars, and I'm going to drink it on 2 different days. This keeps great in the fridge. I've had it in the fridge for like 3 days before. It just needs a little bit of stirring up, and then you are good to go. So don't feel, weird about making a huge batch. But look at how much that made. That's 1 serving technically that you could have. So I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit so you can see as I pour this what this is gonna look like. I know that's a weird angle, sorry. Look at that, you guys. It is so thick. It is so delicious. Whoops, I'm dripping. This is like such a good snack. Like, here's the problem. I love this Vitamix, but it's hard to get stuff out of here. Okay. So, let me see if you can see that. Let me put the camera up a little bit. Like, it is so thick and creamy, and it is so delicious. It has such a great strawberry flavor, and it's like tangy. It is so, so good. So I hope that you will try this shake. You will not regret it. So I hope that you enjoyed this first time with me in the kitchen, and I hope that we have many more times together in the future. Have a great day.